what determines the price of a house is not just the house you are seeing. People will post videos and post, go, hey, this house is not worth this price. Hey. So when you see a property online, you need to make an offer. And this is the secret. Don't be afraid to make an offer. When you see an advert that someone is selling a property, either a house or a land, and the person is mentioning the house $200,000, $500,000, $1 million, 1.3 billion Ghana cedis, the people are just mentioning the price. Do not be afraid to go make an offer. Yes, you might make an offer, the person might not consider, but the people who are brave and the people who try are people who tend to succeed. And I have a secret I want to share with you. But before we go into that, we need to understand what goes into the pricing of a house. You see, what determines the price of a house is not just the house you are seeing. People will post videos and post, go, hey, this house is not worth this price. Hey, is that the only thing you can see? There are a lot of things you need to consider, or things that are considered before a property is sold an amount. Do you understand? You can get a 3-bedroom house here. The same type of house is built at a different location, and the one that is at this location may be double the price of the other house. Do you know why? Because of the location. Do you understand? So location plays a key in the pricing of a house. One, the cost of the land is number one. Number two is the location. The location determines even the cost of the land. The location also determines the price of the house. And that cost of the land also determines what the cost of the house. Because if the place is appreciating, that means that the value of the land will be also appreciating. And that will make what the price of the house whoop. So if you go and buy a house at a very poor location, don't be comparing that price to the one at the very nice location. So these are the two things I talk about: the location and the cost of the land. Number three is the cost of raising the house. So that includes the from foundation, digging, sand, paying the workers, flooring, the roofing, if it includes furnishing and everything, everything, the planners, all those things. You total everything to know the cost which it has been spent on the house. So the cost, if the person spend high amount in building the house, then take note, it will reflect in the price if they are selling it. You understand? So that means that someone who might have spent some money 5 years ago to build some type of house, you can't compare it to the house that someone has built in 2024. Now, do you understand? So the cost involved is another key. And then the last one that I want to share, though there may be other things that are considered, the last things that I want to share is the profit margin. How much do sellers usually add on the price of a house? In Ghana or in Africa or in real estate world, you understand, especially in Africa, the profit margin the sellers usually put is from 50% to 100%. You are shocked. So you need to understand that, they are really making a lot of money in the real estate market. So if you see they are quoting a house, some amount of money, 200,000, 500,000, you need to know that basically these are the things that makes the price rise. Now, why should you make an offer if you want to buy a house that you saw and probably your money is not up to the amount they've mentioned it or they've listed it? Why should you make that offer? The reason is to take advantage of the situation of the seller. Take advantage of the situation of the seller. You understand? Most sellers might have built a house and, they made it 100% profit margin or 50% profit margin or any amount or any percentage of margin that they've kept on it. But personally or business-wise, that seller may be going through some challenges. Maybe his family, he needs money to sponsor his family, to take care of his family needs. Maybe he needs money to continue another project that he thinks it may be ending. Maybe he needs money because he needs to relocate. So in that case, they are usually ready to reduce the price to a little profit margin or to break even or even sell it at a loss. Because to him, at that time, profit is not the issue, but probably getting liquid cash is. How will you know that this person or this seller is in this situation? You will not know until you make an offer. You understand? So if they are selling a house 200,000 US dollars and you're having 100,000 US dollars. Why won't you come and make an offer? Come and make an offer. Oh, I'll give you 90,000. Oh, I'll give you 120. I'll give you 150. I'll give you 130,000. Then you hear from the seller. Because we, those who are advertising, people always make mistake. They think the agents or the advertisers are those who add. No. Most advertisers, like some of us, we don't add the price. The amount the seller gives us is the same price we charge. So we will take our percentages mostly from the seller. Okay, how much will you give? Oh, 1%, 2%, 5%, like those things. So we are taking from the seller, not you. So we are not adding anything. Do you understand? So what I want to tell you is that make an offer. Probably the person may be needing quick money. He may be desperately needing money. And that will make you take advantage by what? Getting the property at a reduced price. If it is going for $200,000, you can get it $150,000. You can get it $180,000. You can get it $170,000. You can get it $120,000. You understand? It depends on the situation of the seller and how desperate the seller is. So those are the things you need to look out for and see how you can take advantage. Another thing is that some sellers do not care. Even if the house is going to be there for the next 5 years, they don't give a shit. Why? Because they've gotten their personal problems together and they've gotten their business life together. So for them, they don't give a shit. They can wait 5 years, 10 years before they even sell the property, because they know that the more they wait, the more the value of the property keeps increasing, especially land. Do you understand? So if the seller does not have any emergency, he's not desperate, he's not hungry for money, you can't take advantage of the seller. So when you make your offer, he will laugh and say no. Then you go. Do you understand? But if it's someone who is ready to negotiate, if you make your offer, you say no, that's not it, you can get it this amount, no, I'll give it this amount, like that. So we, those who are in the intermediary, are those who are going to facilitate this. Or to some extent, when we see your seriousness, we can just hand you over to the direct owner. Then you deal with the person directly. I hope you understand. So when you see a property online, you need to make an offer. And this is the secret. The secret is personal situation of the seller. See, probably he needs money for family need, he needs money to complete another project, or he is just relocating, or something is worrying him. He needs money for legal or issues. You understand? I know a seller, a rich man, begging me, a poor boy, to help him sell his property. Do you understand? Why? Because he needs money for his business. Someone told me that this man that we just went to him, that's not his life. At first, when you come and visit him and you are going, you give him money. But now you and I, we went, you see that we are going, he didn't even mind us. Yes, things are not okay for him. So if you manage to sell the property, he'll be very happy. You understand? And the amount he's quoting it, if you come and negotiate, you might get lesser than that. One of the beautiful locations in Ghana. So guys, if you see a property online, do not lose hope. Go into it, bargain. It is through communication, it is through seriousness, it is through pushing that you can get good deals. So good deals really exist. If someone tells you that good deals doesn't exist, good deals exist. But you have to be very careful to do your due diligence and ensure that you are speaking with the right people. Good deals really exist. Don't be deceived. And you can get good deals when someone is desperate in need of money. This is just a short advice I have for you, and don't forget to subscribe. I make videos of locations in Ghana. I also share real estate tips that you can also learn from practical experiences that are actually. So kindly subscribe to the channel, and don't forget we have properties for sale. Enjoy your day. Bye bye. My name is Imo Sadat from Business Ghana TV.